Hello everyone, welcome to our first online class in technical communication. And for today's lesson, we will talk about the 5 important principles in good technical writing. Okay, so this set of principles that I am going to discuss are the most commonly used in order for us to produce a good technical writing. So the first principle in good technical writing is always have in mind a specific reader, real or imaginary, when you are writing a report or a text. Always assume that this person is intelligent, but he is not just informed. So, in the first principle, it is very essential to know first who will be our target audience or reader. So, it will help us decide to what kind of language we are going to use. So, for example, we are going to write to our boss. Then, we have to address them professionally. And then, for example, we are going to write to children. Then, we have to use words that children can easily understand. So, with this, we may be able to reach with our readers, or they can easily relate with what we are trying to say to them. The second principle of good technical writing is, before you start to write, always decide what is the exact purpose of your report or text. With this, make sure that every paragraph, every sentence, every word is important to each other and makes a contribution to what the purpose is. In the second principle of good technical writing, it is very important that we state clearly the purpose of our text, because this will help the readers decide if they may or may not continue reading your text, if they will benefit something from it, or if they are just wasting their time. Of course, it is very essential that the content of your text is meaningful to the audience. Now we are in the third principle of good technical writing. So here it is. Use the language that is simple, concrete, and familiar. Here, make sure that the language used is in accordance with the level of the audience. So, it does not necessarily mean that we have to use complex words, because it will be better if we use simple words that the audience can easily understand and they can easily relate to what we are trying to say. Also, if we use complex words, we may result to misunderstanding, because some readers or audience will have a different understanding or meaning with the words that is not familiar to them. So better if we use familiar words or simple words that our audience can easily relate to. So now we are in the fourth principle of good technical writing. So at the beginning and end of every section of your text or report, make sure that you check it. So in the fourth principle, it tells us that we must be the first one to evaluate or criticize our text, so that we can have time to adjust or edit some parts that we think will be unclear to the audience or reader. The last, or the fifth principle of good technical writing is, make your report attractive. Yes, it is very necessary to have an attractive report. Why? Because making it attractive means that you get the attention of your target audience, and you are sure that they will finish reading your text or writing. So there you have it, guys. So those are the 5 important principles in good technical writing. I hope you learned something for today's online class. So if you have question, please send it via group chat. So see you again on our next lesson. Bye!